You know Assassin's Creed is all about stabbing the f*** out of people in the past and saving people in the future, yeah? Well, Assassin's Creed Discovery Tour takes all the murder business out of the game unless you have a nice little walk around Egypt learning about the pyramids. Turns out they weren't always just a dirty pile of bricks. Basically, this is like the normal Assassin's Creed, but you can't murk anyone. It's all about education and that. I wasn't really up for that, but then... See, this is what school should have been like. How to make bread and booze. Not like spelling and shit. Look at that massive bowl of Stella. The Egyptians knew what was going on. Making beer looks like a pain in the ass, to be honest, and I pretty much wrecked it instantly on my tour. Think this one had been tasting his own juice, nips out and everything. I learned quite a lot doing that one, then Egypt, innit? As well as booze and that, obviously you're in Egypt, so the biggies to learn about are like sand, the Sphinx, and men washing each other, apparently. You're meant to stick to this nice little path which will show you loads of facts and lessons, sneaking them into your brains like a little teacher worm, and without even realizing it, you soon know exactly how the ancient Egyptians around 2600 BC began to eviscerate their dead and preserve the bodies using various minerals and oils to ensure they would live for all eternity and be presented in front of Osiris, who, if you didn't know, is essentially the Egyptian god of transition, resurrection, and regeneration, not just the afterlife, which is a common misconception. Have you got that? In Assassin's Creed Discovery Tour, you get all the same controls as you do with the full-on assassin murder games, so you can follow the path like you're walking around a museum, although one that is outside and smells like camel shit, or you can bosh around and do your own thing. I stole this boat for a bit during a tour about irrigation, but then the man that makes the game came over and told me I was doing it wrong, so I went back to learning about drains. Apparently Discovery Tour is so good at learning new stuff that they showed it to some school kids, then got them to do a test afterwards, and it was almost as good as having a proper teacher.
Good, now we're having fun.
I can believe that too, because as good as my teachers and professors were, could they tell me that there's a little arsehole in the back of the Sphinx you can crawl through?
There's a little arsehole in the back of the Sphinx you can crawl through.
Looks good, doesn't it? I learned some brilliant stuff doing this tour, like how mummies are made. Look all the stuff that's going on there, just out in the streets. The Egyptians were f***ing headers. See these things? Canopic jars they are. This stuff, adding hair extension to corpses. They truly were an advanced people. Looks like one of those little mop dogs, doesn't it? Best bit though, there's a whole section, right, just on coal. Yeah, I want some more info. Look at him, he was loving it. To be honest, because of this, well, sort of game, there's not much I don't really know about Egypt now. Unfortunately, it didn't really help me out with the local ladies, who seemed nonplussed to say the least with my extensive knowledge about booze and mummy guts. Oh well. If you liked any of that, here's a full Discovery Tour without me ballsing it up, or look at these other videos I made. Go on, have a look.